It was the year the world came to Africa, when the sound of vuvuzelas echoed across stadiums and millions watched history unfold. 2010, South Africa, the first African nation to host the FIFA World Cup. A moment of pride, unity, and unforgettable football. But what happened after the final whistle? 15 years later, what became of those 10 incredible stadiums built for the world's biggest stage? Some are thriving, some are fading, and others are still searching for purpose. This is SportsRender, and today we're revisiting one of the most emotional football legacies ever, South Africa's 2010 World Cup stadiums. Where are they now? We start where the world watched glory. Soccer City, also known as the FNB Stadium, was the crown jewel of the 2010 World Cup. The place where Iniesta's goal echoed through 94,000 roaring fans. Today, this colossus remains the heart of South African football. It hosts Kaizer Chiefs home games, Bafana Internationals, Cup finals, and even massive concerts, from Beyoncé to U2. It's a national monument, a living symbol that the dream of 2010 is still alive in Johannesburg. Few stadiums have a story like this one. After the World Cup, Cape Town Stadium struggled. Too expensive to maintain, not enough football to fill the seats. But it reinvented itself, completely. Now, it's home to rugby giants DHL Stormers and Western Province Rugby, plus huge events like Justin Bieber, U2, and Monster Jam. It's also become a major tourist attraction thanks to its unbeatable location between Table Mountain and the Atlantic Ocean. Cape Town Stadium went from white elephant to a model of stadium rebirth, proof that adaptability is everything. Next up, Durban's masterpiece, the Mabhida Stadium, instantly recognizable by its giant arch, one of the most iconic designs in modern football. It's not just a stadium, it's an experience. You can ride a sky car to the top for panoramic views of the city, or, if you're brave enough, take the bungee jump right off the arch. Besides hosting AmaZulu FC matches and major concerts, its tourism activities, stadium tours, skywalks, and events help cover the high operating costs. Mabhida proves that a stadium can survive not just on sport, but by becoming an attraction of its own. This one's a bit of a mixed story. Built on the coast for 46,000 fans, Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium looked destined for greatness. But after 2010, it struggled with attendance and maintenance costs. Today, it's making a comeback, hosting Chippa United matches, rugby events, and community festivals. It's even been refurbished recently to position itself as an events hub for the region. It's not always full, but it's alive. And in a country where many World Cup stadiums have faded, that's a victory in itself. Unlike many 2010 venues, Loftus Versfeld was already a legend before the World Cup. Home to the Blue Bulls, rugby, and Mamelodi Sundowns, football, this 42,000-seater is one of South Africa's busiest venues. It's smaller than most, but always packed. Concerts, cup matches, rugby derbies, Loftus never stops. It didn't need the World Cup to find purpose, but it still stands as one of the tournament's strongest legacies. If South Africa had a beating sporting heart, it might be here. Ellis Park is historic, legendary, emotional. It hosted the 1995 Rugby World Cup final, where Nelson Mandela united a divided nation. And today, it's still thriving, home to the Lions rugby team, major football games, and mega concerts. Few stadiums in the world carry this much history and pride. Ellis Park isn't just surviving, it's eternal. Now we move to Bloemfontein, where the Free State Stadium continues to serve both rugby and football. It's the home of the Cheetahs, rugby, and occasionally hosts Royal AM or other football clubs. It may not attract massive international events, but it remains an active community hub, filled with local fans, schools, and regional tournaments. A reminder that not every World Cup stadium needs global fame. Some just need to stay connected to their people. This one is special. Royal Bafokeng Stadium belongs to the Royal Bafokeng Nation, an indigenous community that financed it through local mining wealth. While it doesn't host huge international games anymore, it still serves as a proud regional venue for football, rugby, and concerts. It's a story of cultural identity and independence, proving that not all stadiums are just steel and concrete. Some represent heritage.
This one is tougher. Peter Mokaba Stadium, with its stunning baobab tree-inspired design, was one of the most visually creative venues of 2010. But today, it faces a challenge. No permanent tenant, low attendance, and high maintenance costs. It hosts occasional matches and events, but not enough to make it financially sustainable. It's a reminder of one of the biggest lessons of the World Cup. Without an anchor club or consistent use, even the most beautiful stadiums can struggle. Our final stop, and one of the most unique stadiums ever built. Mbombela Stadium, famous for its giraffe-shaped roof columns, is a piece of architectural art. But art doesn't pay maintenance bills. Located in a smaller city, it lacks big teams or events to fill its 40,000 seats regularly. It occasionally hosts rugby and football, but it's often empty. A beautiful structure in search of purpose. So, who came out on top? Let's break it down. Thriving stadiums: Soccer City, Cape Town Stadium, Loftus Versfeld, and Ellis Park. They found steady tenants, multiple sports, and regular events. Moderately active: Moses Mabhida, Nelson Mandela Bay, Free State, and Royal Bafokeng. Surviving through creative reuse and community events. Struggling: Mbombela and Peter Mokaba, still waiting for their next chapter. The 2010 World Cup gave South Africa some of the most breathtaking stadiums ever built, but also a harsh economic lesson. Stadiums with purpose live on. Those without fade away. South Africa's 2010 World Cup remains a story of pride, ambition, and learning. Some of these arenas are now landmarks. Others, quiet monuments of what was once the continent's greatest sporting moment. But together, they remind us of something bigger. Football isn't just about trophies. It's about legacy. Which of these stadiums do you think deserves the title of Best Legacy Stadium of 2010? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
And if you love deep dives into football architecture, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because on SportsRender, the world's greatest stadium stories never stop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.